In this presentation, we'll discuss how to move on from your business when the time is right. If you're running a business, you know that it can be a lifelong commitment. That is only if you choose to make it that way. There may come a time when you want to move on to new ventures, or maybe you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So, how do you go about doing that? In this presentation, let's take a look at the steps that will make a successful transition away from your business one without issue. So, let's begin. First, let's take a look at self-reflection and decision-making. You want to ask yourself why now is the time to move on from your business. Is it because you want to spend more time with your family? Is it because you have an interest in a new venture? Whatever the intent or purpose may be, give yourself some time to think about it. You may think it's time to call it a day on your career and move on. However, is it worth doing so? That's when you need to take a look at the current state of the business. How well is it doing right now? Are there any forecasted plans for success in the future? Determine if it is sustainable or if there are any external factors that will make it a challenge to continue. Also, you want to enlist the help of various professionals, including financial advisors, lawyers, and business consultants. You may be planning on selling the business and you want to make sure what the market value is. It's also important to find out if there are any potential risks involved. At some point, you'll need to prepare your business for the transition process. This includes finding the right person who will be able to run the business smoothly without issue. You want it to be someone who knows your business or your industry. It should be someone who shares the same values you do. Likewise, they must share the values of the company as well, and it can be a challenge to find the right person. So be patient, and someone who will be your successor will sooner or later come along. Meanwhile, you also want to state your intent of moving forward to the appropriate people, and these include your employees, your suppliers, business partners, and stakeholders, amongst others. Address any concerns that may arise and provide them with the reassurance about the future of the business. Next, consider any financial aspects to moving on, such as valuing the business. Are there any factors to consider, such as the assets, revenue, or cash flow? Also, seek professional help in terms of what would be a fair market value for the business you plan on selling. Finally, it's time to mentally prepare for the transition. Accept that change is inevitable, and you can trust that the business you built will be in the good hands of the new owner. Think about the goals and aspirations you intend to create and achieve once the sale goes through and you have transitioned into a new chapter of your life. This will wrap up our presentation on how to move on from your business. You may not be considering this idea yet, but if and when you do, make sure you take the necessary measures in order to make the transition a smooth one. Selling your business can be a challenge and can take time. But you want to make sure all your bases are covered before a decision is made and a sale goes through. With that said, thank you for checking out this presentation.